Hello everybody, welcome back. Hearts fan for Kaiserreich. So we have defeated the Japanese. And we have secured... Game, you okay? Okay. We've secured our independence. Fantastic. We declare ourselves the United Province of China. And now it is time to truly make a new Chinese government. So we have a brand new focus tree here. Funnily enough, this also resets the focuses here. So we actually can't do any of these. Not that we've been using them at all anyways. So... let us begin the national conference. And while we're doing that, I was thinking, like, what can we do? Obviously, the peace, absolutely not. It's like, what can we do in the meantime while we're getting all these focuses done? Because at some point, we do want to invade for legation cities. That's going to be a while, because I was looking at this tree, and I think it's all the way down after the first federal election, which is... I'm assuming I need you. I don't need this. We need to get our way down to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just one of these. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 focuses. 35 days each. So just over a year from now, we can have our first election, then we can do our foreign policy. So it's going to take a while in order for us to actually try to take the legation cities. I was thinking, in the meantime, while Russia's distracted with a war over in Europe, what if we just invaded? You know, just as something to do in the meantime. So we're just going to, yeah, let's just fight Costa's belly. That should be fine. I mean, we have our little Russian puppet state here, so it kind of makes sense maybe we want to push their claims. If Afghanistan over here, they do have a run. I think it could just be fun. But in the meantime, because you're over here, you guys are down south. I mean, some of you can definitely redeploy. You're all Szechuan. I mean, you're mostly Szechuan. We're gonna bring some of you here. I'm gonna get half of you guys again to go here. All this Central Asian territory right now in Russia is actually core of theirs. That is very important to note. But hopefully Russia can just, or Germany can kill, you know... Game crashed. Fantastic. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, so I think I had to download the old version of Kaiserreich. It got updated a few days ago, which maybe was causing issues with my version of the game. I'm not too sure. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Otherwise, we're going to be having some issues. The Green Army here, for the 15th time, because I've had to try this a couple of times. I just need to get these guys... half of you... let that again here. That should be okay. Game, don't crash. No crashing? Midnight? No crash? Okay, cool. I know whatever was crashing was happening on like the 7th of June. Or 7th of July, I should say. We have to wait until tomorrow. We gotta see if tomorrow crashes. Otherwise, I don't really know what to follow that up with. Ah! Okay, I think whatever was causing the crashing was due to a issue with the version of the game that I was running at. So it looks like hopefully that's been resolved. But as I was saying, I'm going to declare war on Russia because I think it would be fun. Get a Costa belly go in there. Only 30 days as well. It's actually pretty cheap. Probably due to the amount of aggressive expansion of Russia's actually done so far. By aggressive expansion, I mean world tension. We're not playing EU4. Okay. Japan, you're really still going to... I thought when you get the collapse of the Empire event, does that not... No, you can still attack everybody. I thought that it would lead to your faction being disbanded. I thought that was one of the triggers for getting disbanded, was the fact that you lost the war against China. Apparently not. Apparently I have no idea what I'm talking about. But a severely hampered Japan with 38 divisions is going to try to fight the Germans. Honestly, I think they can probably get that done. It just depends. Because again, Germany's Asia, they're currently fighting in the Philippines. They might not be 100% ready to go on that. Did not be able to defend their own territory. Also, somebody did mention, which is fantastic, that I never actually got a... Let me see. Mobile division, cavalry. We never had a garrison template actually purposely designed, which, you know, they are completely correct on that. I'm going to save copy of... Yeah, we need a copy of copy. Save this, please. Got the copy of the copy. Don't have the armor recon company in there. I don't know why it's in there. Because how many? Because I know we were down on artillery during the war. How many artillery pieces are being used for occupation? And I don't even know exactly where we see this. 20,000. I think it's 13 here. I mean, it's not 0, which is kind of the point I'm getting at. Yeah, it's 60. It's going to be like half the price. Fantastic. And they're actually more efficient as well. So it's just better all around. Manpower and equipment-wise. We went from 1.2 to... Okay, so actually it's only about 200 artillery pieces. But still... I want to get you. I want to get some of these guys ready to go. Give me like a full 10 stack for now, I think should be okay. And I'm even wondering if you want to start trying to produce some tanks. Like maybe some tanks would be nice. 2.4 thousand support equipment we absolutely do not need. Like, we're not even building it right. We've stolen... Not stolen, we've acquired 2.4 thousand pieces of support equipment from our enemies. Completely okay. I'll say you guys also are not going to be too bad on supplies. I connect the railroad from here to here. And then this railroad, I'm going to go straight to the top of the list. Because right now, all we're building in the entire country is railroads. I just want to make sure that China has the supplies that we need. And soon, yeah, we're already seeing Russian forces arrive on the border. Not a big surprise. Draw an offensive line up towards the north. Blue Army, you're also going to draw an offensive line moving your way in this direction. From what I can tell, I don't know if it's in this patch. I was looking at the patch notes for 1.20.3, which is the version of the game that I was having issues with. But apparently there's now a collapse of the Moscow Accord event, which I'm very, very happy to see. I don't know if it's in this version of Kaiserreich, but it is in version 1.20.3, which is actually incredible. It's what I've wanted from Kaiserreich for a long time. Because killing Russia sucks. I hate it. And I've always hated it. So I'm glad that maybe they've also decided that they hate it. Also, I want to make sure Fog of War is off. That they also hate it. Everyone hates it. It's not good. The units are ready to go. And I think we can just invade on day one. And having our units over here is also going to make it easier for the Germans to occupy this territory as well. And Ukraine is still holding on. Not by much, though. Here is in the Reichspakt. Yeah, that goes against Serbia and Romania because they got the International down here getting pushed out of Greece. Like, we don't really care what happens with Germany too much, I think. We should be okay. Also, you might be able to actually just annex all of our smaller states here. Would be nice. We get our war support to get some stability would be nice as well. Army. Do you have anything that's important? 37 recruit population. I can tell you right now. Actually, they both do the same thing. We don't care about that. It's fine. Like, no matter what, we're going to have enough manpower. We don't need a 30% boost. If anything, a 30% boost is just... I think it's a little overkill. And sure, let's just invade. Do we have to be at peace for any of this? Let me actually just double check. No, we don't need to be at peace for any of you. Do not need to be at peace. No, I think we can just invade Russia. Again, this is just for fun. Basically, just as for something to do while we're getting all of our political text done. And by political text, meaning political focuses. There we go. We're going to get these two armies to advance. I think you guys should be okay here. Green army push, and red army, you will also push in your direction. Can you get infantry expert? Can? Love to see it. But Russia, they really shouldn't. They have one supply hub here. And again, if need be, we can always bring more units up. Which actually, I mean, if we're not at... I want you to cover Blue Army. If we're not at war yet with the Western powers for these colonial ports, then we might as well bring our entire army to bear. Let's get you guys out of here. I'm going to send you to this front, and you're just going to go straight up here. Anyone else? I'm going to bring half of you Come right here. Half of you here, please and thank you. More people are going to join the war against us, but that's okay. Madeline has attended conference. Everybody's agreed to come. Fantastic. Oh, we just annex you. Absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. That means that you are all... Yeah, no, I'm happy with this result. I don't think it's going to... Actually, never mind. It's going to completely destroy the army. Because those were... The Szechuan troops, they just disappear. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, they don't just disappear. They're just unassigned now. Okay, thank goodness. Otherwise, we'd have some big issues. All of you are on red, please. All of you are on blue. Okay. Make sure all of you guys are assigned to the red army as well. All of you are on green. You're on red. And then you're also all on green. You should have some more units that don't have a template. We'll join this army. Everybody that's on this front, join you. Who else is not part of an army? You guys. You are all in purple. You guys as well. You're all in purple. Can join purple. Can join purple. Can join blue. You can all stay there. Join purple as well. So after we've annexed these guys, let's go for restore the Senate. Gonna put you guys in orange army for now. Of you as well. But you're now all 24 stacks, so I guess we had to make another army. Assign you. And I'm going to put you on the border right here. I think seems reasonable. And anybody else who's not in an army yet, which is literally just you, we're going to assign you to this army. Fantastic. We have some more military factories. Let's utilize you on... Go more fighters, I think seems reasonable. Research. We only have 3 research slots. Okay, that's not very good. Integrate you next. Yeah, again, just bring our forces forward, please, and thank you. And also, you guys don't attack. Just stay in position for now. I want to bring more of you guys up north. I mean, we don't have good supplies. Like, that kind of goes without saying. Our supplies do kind of suck. We have a supply hub here, supply hub here, supply hub here. But if I was to theoretically just cut off their access to their railroad, then we would have some more opportunities to maybe advance into Russia. Just an idea, just a thought. Germany, sure, why not? We can have a non-aggression pact. Sounds reasonable to me. Okay, order has been restored. That's okay. Do we have any supply hubs up here? We do. How many trucks do we have? 1,000? If I were to throw everybody on trucks, we would need 700 more trucks. Okay. Which armies do not need trucks? You guys do not. We're going to send you to cavalry. That cuts it down by about 300. And I'm going to bring you down to cavalry as well. And now we have more trucks. Okay, that's good. We don't have more trucks. We just need less. So why don't we just build more trucks then? We're actually down infantry equipment. We have a lot of support equipment. Can't do anything with that though. But hopefully at least then our supplies will be less awful. Okay, Bulgaria is dead. And I want to see if we can take Chita. Because if we can take Chita, this whole rail network is cut off from Moscow, which is kind of what we want. How are you guys doing? You're not doing great, I would say, but I mean, I've seen you do worse. What do you want me to build? You want me to build sport equipment? I'm going to say no on that one for now. We have military police researched. We don't. I would actually like it researched for our template garrison divisions. How's everybody else doing? We have you on your way. Draw the line out just a little bit more. 60%. And if I can just take the rail network, then our life does become significantly easier. How many Russian troops are actually on this border? I don't actually know. So far, we've lost 4,000. 1.3 million for the Reichspakt is okay. Guess I just have you guys move your way down to here. Other than that, I really don't know. It just seems like it's something that makes sense for me. 97, because you're trying to strategically redeploy. We can move you up to Cheetah. If we move up to Cheetah in this direction as well. You guys don't have supplies. But everything is, as far as I can tell, everything is connected by a railroad. And at least as far as I can tell. How about all of you? Anybody that I've assigned to stay behind here, I'm just going to put you into a different army. You're not going to do anything. You're really just going to garrison around southern China just until we're ready to actually invade the legation cities. Also to make sure we have enough trucks for all of our other units. Because we don't need all these units down here doing nothing. And just, you know, absorbing trucks for no good reason. We need trucks up north. Okay, so we've captured this rail network. And again, what that should mean is that these other Russian divisions... I mean, they do have a port, but that port's not connected over here. Finland is not in a faction. I don't even know if they can really get supplies over here. I might be wrong. But I also don't think I'm wrong. Okay, you hold position. 72, you guys are fine where you're at. Say, do a small push up north, but nothing too crazy. Baltic Duchy's dead. I know Bulgaria is dead. Ukraine is also dead. I mean, what we need is we want Germany to kill probably the Commune of France so they can send more units over to the Russian front. But I know Russia does have a lot of troops. I don't think anybody is denying that. Like, they do have soldiers. That much goes without saying. Also, what I want to research, I guess we'll take a 1941 industry tech. I think seems more than reasonable. I also noticed you guys still have supplies. Do I need to take Cheetah from you? I'm going to take Cheetah from you if I can. The less units I have to have over in the Russian Far East, the better. I know you guys have supplies for obvious reasons. Maybe we have to wait until this timer, which I actually can't look at right now. Because the clock is over top of one of our units. 83, 74 here. And I want to push my way up towards the railroad. You can maybe even get like an encirclement against this one division. I don't know how much that'll actually do for us. Do you have any aircraft here? 200 planes. I'm going to send one of you. Assist them. I want you to assist this army in the north. And the fighters, we're going to split them up. And you're just going to support Red Army for now. Thinking like we could build more airports. Build some bigger airport. That could be nice. By the way, how far do the claims to the Eastern Republic go? It only goes into this little section here. Okay. But that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal at all. Russian forces over here. Let's make sure they cannot extend too far into this area. There's a supply hub around here somewhere, right? They got a supply hub right in Verny. I would like to take it if at all possible. Here for the port. Move you up in this province instead. Cheetah. I really would like that province to fall, so if you can get that done sooner rather than later, that'd be great. Orange Army, you guys should be able to push in where you're at. We can already see now that you guys are running out of supplies. You guys as well. Go for a basic push. Nothing too crazy. And then you, which is literally just one division, just go into Orange Army. And I can actually bring all of you into this army. Chen Xiaoming, at the moment, doesn't really have anything to do, but that's okay. We don't need him to do anything. We got this push going now, which is fantastic. Not enough to take over the Trans-Siberian Railroad, but still pretty good. I'm trying to see, because looks like in the Baltic Duchy, the Russian forces are surrounded. I mean, they could escape via port, but will they actually do that? I don't know. Ottoman Empire is still at war with the Egyptians. They might join the Reichspakt, and I would like them to. They signed a Russo-Ottoman Convention. I'm assuming reinforced ties to Berlin, Baku Conference, embargo the Internationale. What are you? State of emergency, abolish food neutrality. Maybe the Ottomans won't do what I want them to. You know, that is a possibility. What I would also like is a railroad. I need a lot of railroads. Actually, what I could use is actually war mobilization as well. But I also would like more guns. Like more rifles. Negative 13,000. Build less units. And also, I don't know where these other templates came from. We don't need those. Okay, now we're only missing 2,000 guns, which is an improvement. Build way less artillery pieces, thank you. Okay, we also need aluminum. Get that from Germany's Asia, because they are our friend, at least for the time being. Same with some more rubber. And they're anti-Japanese. We're anti-Japanese. Really, we have the same end goal in mind. The Senate and the interim government. Members of the Senate have been elected by the provincial governments to represent them, forming the upper house of the legislature. Their first act was to elect the first chief executive of the United Provinces, and they unanimously chose Chen Xiaoming, already the provisional head of state. While initially reluctant, Chen accepted the position only to announce his retirement from politics after his term. From then on, and envisioned by the Reconstruction Plan, the chief executive would be elected by the people. Thank you for the political power. I do appreciate it. Get the provisional government up. Again, there's only 2 political powers. It's very, very cheap. I would like to get it done ASAP. Any more? Your supply hub, you're actually connected via river, which is actually nice. The new capital. While the provisional government sits in Guangzhou, the National Conference discussed different choices for the new national capital of China. Beijing was immediately out of the question. Its connection to the First Republic and monarchy was too strong. 3 potential cities were narrowed down. Nanjing, former capital of the Ming Dynasty and provisional capital of the First Republic before Yuan Shikai's usurpation, has significant value among nationalists and Republicans. Wuhan, where the Xinhai Revolution that overthrew the Qing for the first time began, is valued by more revolutionary-minded people. Or Guangzhou, the current federal capital and, of course, central of our power, base valued by the Federalists. Remain Guangzhou. Go to Wuhan, which is over here. I mean, does it matter to... Oh, who has the most population? And you have the most, but you're actually not even a core of ours. And then you are Nanjing, which is over here. You know what? Let's go Nanjing. Does that automatically core this? No, I was kind of hoping that it would core it automatically for us. I mean, we might as well... I was hoping that we should have our capital cored, but for now we can just safely ignore it. I want Red Army to advance. I mean, Russia's actually putting a lot of units up. Definitely more than I was originally anticipating. Can maybe kick you guys out. Mongolia, I guess they do have a claim on 2. I want to make sure the railroad... They're moving units up this way. Is a little bit annoying for us. Have the supply hub. I want to take this supply hub from the Russians as well. Because you guys don't have supply. Or at least you don't have good supplies. These are like southern... The national flag debate. The National Conference began discussion of the official adoption of a national flag. There are plenty who want to restore the flag of the First Republic, the five-color flag, as a symbol of national unity. Many revolutionaries, however, wish to avoid connections with the corrupt Beijing, Fetian, and Zili warlord regimes. The party flag of the Public Interest Party has grown in popularity among the Federalist movement's continued success. Let us keep the party flag. Have a supply hub here. I would like to take it from the Russians if I can. Hopefully deny them a little bit of supplies as well. You got encircled. And you're gonna lose access here. We actually have Romanian divisions. Romania, do you not think you have like a more important border to be defending? Just a thought? Man, I don't know if I want Red Army to move up right now. $84.90. You're gonna be multiple combats, which is nice. When will you be in this province? 1 day, 15 hours. Orange Army ready to go up here. I don't think Blue Army might be like too overextended. It's hard to kind of say. I mean, I'm hoping that they're not. What are you guys doing? You're right now in circle, but that should be resolved once any of these units actually get in position. Germany, how are you doing, by the way? To me, this looks good. To me, it looks like you're doing a good job. I'm happy with that. And now we've done all of our focuses here. Yeah, okay, the reform stuff's all done. Fantastic. But I think for right now, this would actually be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name's Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumbs down. You want us to subscribe, and goodbye.